out of Tony's living room. Now we're back here with me for number 9, Bendale Court in Mill Park. What a fantastic offering. This property has been completely renovated from head to toe, top to bottom, front to back. Absolutely nothing to do. The kitchen and the bathrooms have not even been used since the renovation. So all that needs to be done is to bid and buy today and then move in with confidence, knowing that you're buying a quality property in a quality location for you and your family with access to absolutely everything you could possibly need to provide a premium lifestyle, not far away at all from transport. South Rank Station just down the road, as well as Westfield, Plenty Valley, plenty of schools and plenty of parklands in the surrounding streets. So buyers, before we get underway, I'd like to share with you the following announcements which will help you bid and buy with confidence. The auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that remain available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for a property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors have a reserved price as the auctioneer. I will indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders, and prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and provides for fines for such conduct. The rules permit for vendor bids. The words I'll use during the auction to indicate that I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor are vendor bid, and by law only I, as the auctioneer, can make a vendor bid. Buyers, a contract of sale has been provided to you prior to today's auction. It reads that today Harcourts, Rata & Co. sells on behalf of the vendor or that land, together with any improvements described. The attached copy of title, volume 9813, folio 106, or as it's more commonly known to you and I as number 9, Bendale Court in Mill Park. We are calling for a 10% deposit upon the fall of the hammer, and the balance to be paid at settlement in 30 to 60 days time, at which time the vendor will provide the lucky buyer with vacant possession of the property. So an opportunity to get in and spend your very first Christmas at 9 Bendale Court in Mill Park, right here, right now. I've had the opportunity to meet you throughout the marketing campaign. It has been my pleasure. It would be a greater pleasure still to be able to welcome you home to 9 Bendale. Now is the opportunity, buyers. If you're out there to buy, please give your instructions confidently to my team. I'm here to help you buy, buyers. Where can I see a fair and reasonable starting bid for number 9 Bendale Court in Mill Park? Who'd like to start us off? I don't mind the call. Start me where you like, buyers. Where can I see it start now? Always takes a brave buyer to start the proceedings. Always a few shy buyers in the mix, unsure of the strategy to employ, to start high, start low. Well, I can tell you, buyers, there's only one surefire way to make sure that you own the property, and that is to start from a position of strength, to mark your territory and to stake your claim. You've got that opportunity now, buyers. Where can I see that start? Who'd like to start us off? As I said, I don't mind the call. At 620,000, it's a little bit light on at 620,000, but I'll tell you what, I'll take it. I'll place a vendor bid of 650,000, invite you back in for another 10 on top at 650 now. At 650,000, fairly been offered. At 650,000, the bid. At 650,000, it's going to be at least 10 in the rise. At 650 now, the bid, fairly been offered. At 650,000. At 650,000 now, fairly been offered at 670 now, and a great bid at that at 670,000 with Amelia's buyer against yours, Daniel and Joel, at 670,000. At 670,000, it's great buying at that. Bargain basement buy should be, well, I should see a sea of hands on my Zoom call at that level at 670,000. If I was on the street, I would see the Mexican Wayne at 670,000. At 670,000, that's lagging behind a little bit. It will catch up at 670 the bid. At 670,000, fairly been offered now, 670. At 80 now, got 680,000. At 680,000, the same courtesy at 10 to your buyer mills if you like at 680,000, or perhaps going off to 7. At 680,000 now, fairly been offered. At 680 the bid. At 680,000 now, got to be at least 690 in the rise, 70's better. At 680 once, at 680,000. At 680,000 twice, at 680. At 680,000 now for the third and final call. At 680,000, are we all done? Are we all finished? Are we silent now? At 680,000, need to know Amelia from your buyer against yours, Daniel. At 680,000 now with your buyer, Daniel. At 700, and a great bid at 700,000, even money at that at 700 now, and against your buyer, Daniel. At 700,000, back with Amelia's buyer at 700,000, even money. At 700,000, going to be at least 710 in the rise, but how about we go up in the same vein, $20,000 bids. At 700,000. At 700,000 now, against your buyer, Dan, at 710,000 now. 710 was that with your buyer, Joel, at 710,000. Welcome and best of luck at 710 now. At 710,000, Gordon's against you, Amelia, at 710. At 710,000, got to be 20 now. At 710,000, fairly been offered at 710. At 710,000 now once. At 710 will be done. At 710,000 twice. At 710 done. Finished. At 710,000 for the third and final call. At 710,000, all done, all finished, silent out. At 710,000, Dan, what do you say? Is another 10 in that buy there? 710 now, got at 720. At 720,000. At 720,000, up we go. At 720 the bid. At 720,000, got to be 30 now. Joel against your buy, and Amelia haven't forgotten about yours. At 720, I've got. At 720,000, fairly been offered now. 720 the bid for the first call at 720,000. At 720,000 now for the second time at 720. At 730,000, welcome back to Amelia's buy at 730, got now at 730,000. At 730,000, fairly been offered now at 730. At 730,000, there we are, 730. Daniel against your buy, Joel yours at 730,000, fairly been offered now for the first call at 730. At 730,000 now, second call at 730. At 730,000 for the third and final call at 730,000. We all done, all finished, silent out at 730,000. Dan, what do you say? Is there any more left in the tank with your buy at 730,000? At 730, extended offer of 5. I'll take 5 if it helps get them back involved. At 735, got now 735, the same courtesy, Amelia at 5 if you like. At 735. At 735,000, fairly been offered now, 735 the bid. At 735,000, got to be 40 at least in the rise. At 735,000 once. At 735, pointy into the auction here. At 735,000 twice at 735. At 735,000 for the third and final call. At 40 now, and a great bit at that, and I would think so at 40. At 740,000 now, fairly been offered at 740. At 740,000. At 740,000, the bid back with Amelia's buy against your buy, Dan. At 45, I have now 745. At 745,000, Joel, with your buy at 745, Amelia needs to be 750 in the rise. At 745,000, I have now for the first call at 745. At 745,000, make it 50 in the rise, Amelia. Second call at 745 the bid. At 745,000 for the third and final call at 745,000. What do you say, Amelia? Against your buy now, 745 at 745,000. Waiting for instructions there. I understand it's always difficult on auction day to make the right decision for your family, but I tell you what, it couldn't get much more right than number 9, Bendale. A fantastic property. Absolutely nothing to do. As I said, at 745,000. Joel, we're with your buy now. Amelia against yours at 745. 50 will put them on top, put them in good stead. At 745,000. Need to know, Mills. At 745,000 for the first call at 745. At 745,000 for the second call at 745. At 745,000 for the third and final call at 745,000. My screen's mixed up. There you are, Amelia. Back to the top right at 745 for the third and final call at 745,000. I need to know now, Mills. At 750,000, got. At 750,000, there it is at 750 the bid. At 750,000, now waiting on instructions from Andrew on the phone with our lovely vendors here today. At 750,000 against your buy, Joel, now at 750 the bid. At 750,000. At 750,000, is that a bid, Joel? At 750,000 now, fairly been offered buys with Amelia at the moment. It's against your buy, Joel. I need to know now. At 750,000. At 750,000. At 750,000, Amelia holds the bid at the moment. Joel against your buyer at 750,000. What do you say, Joel? At 750 now. At 750,000. Just confirm those instructions for me. I'm sorry, I missed that. At 750,000, my instructions are clear. Well, they're not just clear, not clear just yet, but Andrew is seeking some clarity for me. At 750,000 the bid. Joel, I need to know now. At 750,000, fairly been offered at 750,000. Now my instructions are crystal clear. We're on the market and we're selling. 750 on the market. What was that bill, Joel? Was it 2,000? At 752 now, 752. We've gone green. That That means that Harcourts, Rata and Co. we sell here today at 752,000. There's the bid on the market and selling. Amelia, you need to let your buyer now know it's speak now, forever hold their peace, because we sell here today at 752,000 the bid. There it is, and we're selling away no better bid at 752,000. Once a hammer falls today, sold is sold, gone is gone. At 53 now, and I'll take it. 753. I'll try if it helps them to buy at 753. The same courtesy at 1 if you like, Joel at 753,000. But I do implore your buyer, we are on the market, and this is when it counts. If you want to buy, you need to act boldly now. Bid big if you want to buy at 753,000 the bid, and we sell away no better bid now at 753,000. Bids with Amelia's buyer against yours, Joel. This might be their last chance at 750. At 54 now, 54 got it, 54 back against you, Amelia at 754,000. At 754,000, you've got to sell here today. Make absolutely no mistake. That's what green means. When it goes green, we sell at 754,000 the bid. At 55, at 755 now, at 755,000, might take 56 or 60 in the rise rather, at 755,000, there's the bid now, at 755, as I said, my instructions are clear, and we are selling at 755, a big day of Harcourts, Rata and Co. online auctions, everything's selling so far, at 756 now, 756, at 57, the quick retort, at 757,000, 6 with Joel and 7 with Amelia, at 757,000, we've got to sell, at 757, the bid at 757,000, barely getting off and now 757 once at 757,000 done at 757,000 now twice at 757 at 757,000 for the third and final call at 757,000. We done? Are we finished? Silent and out, surely not. At 58, and I didn't think so. At 58, we're back with Joel's at 60 now. The quick retort again at 760,000. At 760,000, we're selling here today. Make absolutely no mistake about it. Don't second think it. We're at 760,000. We're on the market, and we sell at 760,000 now. Buyers with Amelia on the phone against your buyer, Joel, at 760,000. As I said, if they want to buy, they must dig deep now. If you want to buy, Anastasia on the phone with Joel. And a half now at 760 and a half. Who knows, might just be enough to buy your property here today. And a beautiful property it is at 760 and a half now. But Amelia, that should give your buyer the utmost confidence at 760 and a half now. They've got the competition on the ropes, $1,000 bids. Optimistic, surely at 760,500 now. Big bid might do it now at 760 and a half. Having said that, I'll still take the half if they've got it at 760,500. Fairly been offered now at 760,500 the bid for the first call at 760 and a half will be done. At 61 now and a half, take it. Now, Joel, same optimism should be felt by your buyer Anastasia on the phone. She's got the competition now to $1,000 bids. This is the time to up the ante. Bid big if you want to buy. Bid bigs, buy property. That's how it goes at 761,000. At 761, was that a bid, Joel? At 760 and a half now, 761 and a half. At 761,500 now, 761,500. Fairly good offer now, 761 and a half. At 761,500 against your buyer, Amelia. Half is still good with me, but might take a bigger bid than that to get those keys for good. At 761,500, as it stands, those keys in Joel's buyer's hot little hands. At 761 and a half now. Bid me big now if you want to buy. At 761 and a half once. At 761,500, all done. At 761 and a half twice. At 761 and a half. Are we done and finished for the third and final call at 761,500? Are we all done? All finished? At 762,000. At 762,000, bit of confusion going on in my ear. Linked Zoom calls at 762,000, but one thing is clear. We're at 762, we're on the market, and we're selling. The other thing is clear is if you're not leading at the end of this bidding, then you're not buying 9 Bendale. So I need your interest right here, right now, at 762 and a half now, 762 and a half, back with Joel's buyer, and back against yours, Amelia, at 762 and a half, at 762 and a half. What about 765 in the rise mills? At 762,500. We're selling here today at 762 and a half once, at 762.5. All done at 762,500 for the second call. Done, finished. Third, final call at 762,500. We all done, finished. Silent and out. I keep getting interrupted by emails coming in at 765, and that's great. Just got an email that my catch delivery is on the way. That's great news. But what's even better news is 9 Bendale, 765,000 on the market and selling with your buyer Amelia at 765,000. Joel, tell your buyer, don't despair. It's just a bigger bid. They can make an even bigger one if they want to buy at 765,000. Just going to put it out there. What about 70 in the rise? At 765,000, there's the bid with Amelia. Is that a bid, Joel? And a half now, 765 and a half. Just repeat those twice for me, Joel, just so I get the instructions clearly. At 765,500 now, and up we go. At 765 and a half, and we're selling here today at 765 and a half. At 765,500, buyers back with Joel. At 770, and that's the bid I was looking for, 770,000. At 770,000 now. At 770,000, sounds so good at 770, but Joel, tell your buyer, you know what sounds even better than that? 771 at 770,000. That's the bid at 770 now. At 770,000, we've got to sell here today at half now at 77 and a half. At 770,500 now at 770.5. At 770,500 now the bid. Once at 770,500 will be done. At 770,500 the bid. Twice at 770 and a half. All done, all finished. Third, final call at 770,500 the bid. Are we all done? All finished, silent, out at 770,500. Buyers on the phone with Joel at the moment, Amelia. I need final instructions. At 771 now, 771 the bid. At 771,000, we're back there with Joel's buy at 771. At 771,000, fairly been offered now, 771 the bid. At 771,000, need to know now, Joel at 771 and a half now, 771 and a half. At 771,500 now, at 771 and a half now, down to $1,500 bids. A big bid might just break the gridlock here today. At 771,500, need instructions mills. At 775, another big bid there. Might be your buyer's turn for a big bid, Joel. At 775,000. At 775,000 now. What about 80 in the rise? At 775,000. Barely been offered now. Once at 775. Are we done? At 775,000 twice. At 775 will be done. Finished. Third, final call at 775,000. Need to know. All done. All finished. Silent. Out at 775 and a half now. 775 and a half. 775,500 at 775,500 now. At 775 and a half now against your buyer Mills. At 775 and a half now. At 775,500 the bid for the first call. At 775 and a half. At 775,500 twice. At 775 and a half. At 775,000. Third, final call at 775,500. Amelia, your buyer had him on the rope at 775 and a half now. Maybe another big bid, one more big bid might just do it. Are they definitely done at 775,500? Good news to Joel's buyer. They're telling me they're out. Might be your lucky day here at 775,500 for the first call. All done at 775 and a half twice. All done, finished for the third and final call at 775,500 the bid. All done, finished, silent and out at 775. Definitely done, Amelia. Thank them very much for the spirited bidding here today at 775,500. Bids with Joel's buy, keys are with Joel's buy. First, second, third, final call. Done, finished, silent and out. We're selling. So congratulations to our purchasers and our vendors here today. Thank you again for entrusting Harcourts, Rata & Co. with your business. Now, we're running a little bit behind schedule, but we're straight back to Tony's Lounge Room for the next auction, and I will see you shortly after that. Thank you.